extra read all about it. Maggie's in his feelings again and he can't get out of it. Maggie is in his feelings again and he can't get out of it. Let's go over this. It'll show up that Bruno Mars has to do everything that you're doing by the burdens. He has to Fear Factor dungeon because he was saved. So it'll show up that he's your main enemy. This is just the way that it reads. It's part of the Matrix. You just kind of get past it. But yeah, there's two black girls that you have to be silent, let them talk, let them read you. You might have, down the rabbit hole of the gay that they can't even stay there. It went past their time limit. So Brazen Walls, just being real. Yeah, they diss you at the end of that. And then comes your out of the television. Images map onto each other like a sand picture, or like the needles, like a lapse of time. It stays there. That's what Armani was talking about, Lil Baby. So you have to have 2 nights. It's not 2 days. It's more like 2 black girls. So you can't speak. Don't speak during that. Do not speak during they're reading you. One is heavy taxes, but looks young, but not in the face. And then the other one is Ashley Virgin. They're both black girls. So let them go through all of the shows that you're watching, every entertainment, and they will compare it all. So it's also Ryan Plaster that he's in his feelings, he can't get out of it, and it's the Ben V is in his feelings, he can't get out of it, and my brother is in his feelings and can't get out of it. So no one has to do anything. Everything is okay. It's all getting taken care of. Prophecy Club had a great video tonight. Stan, it was really, really scary. I gave it 4.5 out of 4.5. It's the scariest movie that I've seen since Mr. Tackpans at Decatur. It was just really scary, horrifying. I mean, the way that he was able to contort the reality of, I call it a Wells Fargo Matrix masterpiece, a WF double M. He was able to twist his dealings in the Matrix with reality of what you're seeing in the Adder Bible and his calls that he's making, and then also with his letters. His letters are very important. They're vital. Dimitri Duduman did a great job. I remember talking about him when I was in Hong Kong. He was just mentioned briefly then. But I do remember seeing him talk, and I was fully grasping everything that he went through and that he shared, and it was very real. And the way that Stan is dealing with the hacking is flawless. He's doing a wonderful job. So, and his gold money, his silver money, the idolatry type of brightness, it's hard to give that up, and I understand what he's going through. Yeah, that has to be really tough. Really, really tough. So he's hearing in the shower, and then he does exactly what it is, and he's having sessions in the car. I mean, it was just really scary. Really, really scary, man. Like, the way that you twisted the whole situation, it was a Wells Fargo Matrix masterpiece. So everyone needs to watch that video and just remember that everything will work out, and they're telling me, like, read this or look at this because it needs to be brought to the forefront, and there's people worried about war knees, that they're going to war knees, and there's people worried about credit cards not working or being the mark of the beast. They ask me every day for rewards. I never do rewards anywhere I go. So I'm never saving any money. I do that on purpose because I don't want to steal anything. So yeah, I mean, everyone is doing a great job. Ben V really took a heavy load with these women that he's with, and with trying to put him in a mansion which is like Armani. Just look at his name, Armani. That is what they're trying to do, and they're trying to make it like he can do that when he's not even cut off. And that's good if that's your seal, but I'm the best shot that you have for any type of reality of a type of apocalypse. Brazen Walls. I protect your money. It's like an idolatry to me that is good, where I would never spend it because I want it to collect interest. I want to see it grow and collect interest based off the burdens. That's something that I want to see. It's not something that I'm putting on you. It's something that would happen naturally. It's not something that needs to be a chaotic shootout with cops. So get everyone's book, read their books, whether it's they've got 5 on it or they've got 35 on it. Get these guys' books. They do a great job. Paul Begley, Ben V, Stan, Dan Barrett. Get their books. Oh man. Yeah, everyone's doing a great job.
There is worth the knowing. The long way home is where I want to be. The extra miles are just more time for me. No shortcut worth the losing of the walk. The long way home is where I do my talking to myself and to the.
I'm fully aware of Mr. Tackpan's and the burdens that he's done to protect his brother. If it's the hemp of Lexington with the train in England, or if it's mixing a little bit of Prophecy Club with where I'm just positioned right now, it could be. I don't want to call it too early that, okay, that was a verified carapace, infection. It could be, and it most likely is something that is a sign that's not quite there yet because of that 86H, which is what Mr. Tackpan showed us was 86.8. That's the number that he couldn't get past it in the shape that he was forming. And my family, Jesus is a wells and the chalice is the servant David. And that's father to son since the Vikings. So this is the family that I'm a foster of because they didn't want to breed with blue people or Ephialtes from 300. So one would say that's Zion and one would say that's Jesus. You have to look at it like it's warriors. Just don't forget what I'm talking about. I'm bringing things from the past to the forefront to make you remember so that there's so much going on with the heat wave and the computer data satellite centers that are soaking up all of the water and putting it into the air as humidity.